Okay. Time for my, yes, fourth league match of my season with singletee. I don't remember the context of any games that I've played singletee before. Like, I think it's been a while since we played each other, but from my memory, every time we've faced each other, it's gone badly for me, including, I mean, even compared to other good players. Um, so let's hope this will be the first match I do very well against him. Okay. Interesting board. Hmm. I think it's focused on menagerie, but I want to be sure that I don't see something else I like better, because there's some maybe interesting interactions. Um, yeah. Falconer looks like a good card. Um, Fairy doesn't work on Falconer. I mean, it doesn't let it gain itself. So Fairy and Falconer, all it does is help me get one or buy them cheaper, which isn't like the most exciting thing in the world. Fairy looks like it's going to be pretty decent here, but probably just to like make something like Hostelry or Menagerie cheaper so that it's easier to get more of them. Or maybe Falconer, because maybe we want a lot of those. I'm going to open with a Ducat. And I weirdly, I guess, nothing is weird. The kind of obvious choice is research, I think. So, um, you can get a lot of golds on this board if you wanted to. I don't think you probably do, but maybe. My other thought was to somehow do some weird thing with gold gaining in research. But okay. So I'm hitting 4 next turn, I think. Build order just super unclear to me. I'm going to have extra lives. Maybe I'll go ahead and ferry these things. That's telegraphing a bit. Native village is pretty interesting. Maybe I should have ferried that. Should I get the Falconer now? Or get 2 cards? Get the Falconer. Okay. I guess I'm going to buy a second falconer right away. We're going to need some villages, of course. Falconer is good for gaining some of those. And probably you want to play with monuments in your deck. Villages, monuments, menageries, and being thin sounds pretty good, especially because you probably don't want to load up on the ducats to have more buys. I think it's time to grab a menagerie. So I will do that. Getting to react here would be cool. I don't know if I'm gonna really be making that good a use of these horses. But let's get a bunch of them. Probably want to be trashing copper now. Probably not going to be a way to activate this menagerie. Just going to play it like that. I think I just want to get 2 menageries and 2 horses here. See how that goes. It's a lot of menageries now. Oh, in my mind, I already got a second research, and I haven't actually done that. Not sure if it's actually necessary now. Because, like, we're drawing with horses that we get from hostelry this turn. The camel train seems mostly worse than falconer, I think. Like, I wouldn't mind having a gold in my deck, but I don't want more than one. I guess you can get a couple of them and maybe research one of them. Singletee have a bunch of gold? Okay, Singletee is doing something that involves getting a lot of gold. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and take a monument. I guess I can gain a hostelry here to activate this menagerie. Is that worth it? It's probably not better than just not doing that. Oh yeah, I can still get up by both falconers. Yeah. I mean, we're pretty close to the end of the deck here. I kind of wanted to just find that other research. Okay, there that is. Let's grab another one of those. Okay. I think I want another falconer now. Now we are more likely to have a bad turn because we do not have, let's think about this. We don't have horses in our deck. This looks like a good starting hand, though. You can have some big turns with a bunch of gold and research. You can use crypt. I mean, I guess falconer gaining hostelries is a pretty good way to activate menagerie, even if you have a bunch of golds. That stops when the hostelries are gone. The piles will start to get low as well. I'd love to get to play this falconer during singletee's turn. I'd probably just grab a monument for the free game. Five golds in exile. At some point you have to buy one if you want them so bad. I mean, I'm just going to play that. Okay, we knew that might happen. Okay. Tuck, whatever that is. It's a horse. We gotta watch the piles. What do I want to do? Just top deck 2 horses and a copper. Okay. I think I want a province. Which I have. I think I want this hostelry because I don't really need it, but well, it's not bad for me. But I want to reduce the number of times that singletee can use hostelry to try to bail out menagerie not drawing. So we're getting obviously super close to the end here. Or, I mean, we're getting to the point where it can be dangerous to lower, maybe is a better way of putting it. I didn't think through everything I wanted to do at the end of that turn because I guess I ended up, maybe it was all fine because I top decked this horse. I mean, I set aside 1 card with research trashing the state when I could have set aside 2 cards. So this is, you can get a 3rd buy by gaining a ducat, and you've got a bunch of gold. No, they're still exiled. Okay, I thought that happened. Time is running out for singletee to get those golds into the deck and do something with them. Right now I have 5 gains. I think that means that I could potentially pile up ducats and menagerie if one more of those went away. I guess it also means I could pile monuments and menagerie if one more of those went away. Expecting some scoring. Gains us silver. Okay. It's a pretty good sign, I think, that singletee gained a silver. And if he feels the need to get a gold or get a province, and yeah, so those golds are still just not doing anything. Oh, I guess, yeah. If falconers all gain ducats, then I have 5 buys conceivably. It would cost $21 though. I mean, if I could have ferried falconer. I think that made sense. There's no way to get gold into my deck this turn. I can get this horse. Let's play that. So I can like. Playing like a bajillion camels will be a funny way to 3-pile. Let's see. Okay. This last card is Falconer. So again, I have 3, 4, 5 gains. If I gained 3 ducats with Falconer, would I even be able to play all my terminals? Yes. So then I would have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $14, I think, which is definitely not enough to pile that big. So I don't think there is a win, which means we would probably like to try to double. And we're not really overdrawing, right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, whatever. Do I even get to double if I gain a silver? This is 8, 10, 11, 12. I feel like my math is just like way, way, way off. I think I'm in good shape, though. I can dud. So let's try not to let that happen. Let's see if I can undo here. Let's get one of these. Oh man, I did not think about that because I'm stupid. Just gets a native village, so. I think I want, so, okay, they just took a native village. They have the same number of gains that I do. They have fewer monuments. Well, if that was the pile that they went for, so. Gain 3 monuments by monument menagerie. That doesn't do it. So, or by monument. So gain 3 monuments by monument province. How many monuments do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have 2. They would have 5. If they could gain, so they could get 5. The VP plus a province. It's still not enough, so I do want to snatch that up and hope I don't regret it. Maybe. I guess I wasn't paying too close attention to the camel plays. I don't know if maybe he was just doing it to activate menagerie sometimes, or like I did. I just didn't really care about that. I made a misplay. I played a camel that I really didn't need to, and that meant I had 1 fewer action. Not that gaining villages was bad. I don't think the ducat pile out works for singletee either. Yeah, the monument line. Okay, singletee's already played 1 monument. Oh, yeah. It should be a VP short. If I didn't miss something. assuming they had the actions to do it, they would be gaining 3 monuments, playing 4 monuments. Then they would have to use their 2 buys to get monument province. And that would put them at 20. So they're in kind of a hard spot. Double province isn't safe because I can just take all the monuments and still have a VP lead. I don't think I'm very likely to dud here, given my starting hand. I guess I'd be curious about something with a lot of crypts and a lot of golds, but I don't think I would believe in that. And maybe research for some big hands. This board without Menagerie would be maybe kind of cool because you'd be trying to do some sort of wonky, inconsistent, sometimes huge turn thing, maybe. Gains a monument. Let's hope that I have not. Okay. So they're playing for a dud. I mean, they have to, I think. I don't think there's any line that will, where they don't lose if I have a full turn. And I got the guide too to help with that. That may have been a slight mistake that I didn't get punished for just now. And I'm just gonna horse these. Horse. Yeah, I think we're there. Okay. Got to get a win. Whoa, kicked out. I won't apologize for being slow yet. Let's see. when Captain Deathcart was a thing for like 5 seconds. So this looks pretty ugly. Going to be Border Guard Militia open. No, they go for silver. Captain does look really good. So that's the reason why you get silver. On the other hand, like Treasury also looks pretty good on 5, so maybe I'll follow with the silver. Ooh, play your militia now. Damn. Oh, that is not what I expected him to do. Well, Dame Molly is not bad, but imagine Dame Anna. I mean, I guess I'm gonna follow there. Okay, I'm really glad I'm getting attacked here. That's too bad, so sad. Don't get to get my captain. Yeah, it would have been incredible to get captain there, but oh, okay, they took Sir Martin. I don't super feel like getting Natalie. It's starting to get more likely that we uncover Anna. Trash my militia. And I can't afford to get a new one. Boo. Who? Or Sir Michael. Okay, so this isn't going very well. I don't understand. I don't agree with this initial night buy at all, but it is really working out well. But I really thought it was bad. Captains are gonna just start looking terrible now. Yeah, never hitting that one number 5 is gonna be a problem here. Now, I have had a very interesting game in my life. Wherein treasury was very important because you could sort of keep a bunch of treasure, like with knights, because the treasuries, if you don't buy a victory card, the treasuries can't get trashed by knights. You can have a bunch of them and still be able to hit price points even when your deck sort of disappears. I mean, there's just no way for me to have a deck at this point. I have to just like start buying money and hope that something okay happens, but it's gonna end badly. I don't think. I mean, what happens if they just get Sir Destry and Dame Anna is underneath there, and I grab that, and all of a sudden I have a deck. Like, I don't know why they would have risked that. I guess we're gonna stop. Dame Silver's pretty good. There's Dame Anna. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten it. Maybe I should have. Well, maybe this will stop them from hitting 5. Let me get another militia. If they don't hit 5 here, then I can get Dame Anna. I'm not really convinced that she's going to be all that good. I'd kind of like to see her in the shuffle. Hello. Good to see your smiling face. I guess I'm going to keep that silver in my hand. Well, I think I just want to militia them. That's kind of sad. Obviously, I've got a bunch of terminals. Okay. Can I get another silver? All right. I'm pretty sure singletee won the Knights split. This doesn't matter. I'm just going to trash. And that's it. Takes the horn. Yeah, this hurts. Ugh. I guess I should be taking both silvers. The captain is like, I don't know. Not that inspiring. But what is? Nothing is inspiring. They seem to draw their militia. So they also have 2 militias. I mean, they also have Sir Michael, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think they have 3 knights left. Josephine, Michael, and unnamed 3rd knight. I agree that I think there is still time for treasury to make a difference. Well, do we think we're going to find Anna here? Maybe not. Yeah. Goodbye. I could have kept her, but I don't really want a captain. No, I do not. I like the treasuries. I think I get the 2nd artifact. So yeah, Daymana didn't do me much good. Maybe I yes. Okay, we're gonna keep grabbing these treasuries. They're going to be our ticket to hitting 8 sometimes. There's another ticket for that called Death Cart, which is probably something I shouldn't be ignoring. Oh no, okay, I guess I'm counting weirdly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have a Dame something and a Servander. Dame Josephine. You know what I want? So I reap, yeah. Down low. This damn. The thing. Oh yeah. Okay, well we got 8. I'm gonna just grab a province. I don't know if this is right. Province is like a pretty good card here, I think. You could maybe try like, because we want to get back to our treasuries, build it back up. Take another one of those. Okay. Singletee also bought a province. I mean, my deck is still worse. Okay. Got some sweet ass artifacts. We are gonna start grabbing. No. Well, I guess to stick to my guns or whatever. Yeah, this is getting real old. Captains are pretty good, I guess. Just the old keep hitting them with militia. Pretty good. There's a province for a single T, so that's bad. And there go all my treasures. Goodbye. Maybe I should have bought more duchies. Yeah, he knows getting that getting one more province pretty much kills it. Let's keep playing. Maybe I want to switch to Silk Road? Probably not. Oh, I guess now I have to. Yeah, that is it. I don't like the knight, so I'm just going to say that again. I think that that could have gone totally the opposite direction. Like, you're not trashing coppers at the beginning and stuff, so like, are they even really that good of an attack? Okay. Single buy. Mm-hmm. Not a lot in the way of gaining. Is there any way to gain cards really? You can remodel with Zombie Mason. You can gain with Noble Brigand. That is what you can do. So Sheepdog is looking real bad. Well, it looks good. Villain looks pretty good. This banished silver guarantees 5, so I can just go ahead and grab that villain. Priest. I think banish is looking like a better way to thin. A plaza looks appealing. They have 2 sheepdogs. Those seem like just modes, basically. I mean, Way of the Turtle makes them more like Enchantress, which is I guess a bit better. We're going to wish we had one of those. Making another silver. Okay. Go ahead and start finishing some coppers. I guess I could do 3 more. That seems pretty good. Going into this shuffle. For various reasons, I kind of want to go ahead and get provinces. Yeah, there's like a lot of signs pointing to doing that early being good. I still think that using up these coffers to banish feels pretty good. Singletee decides not to go for a banish there. Okay, look at then. These sheepdogs are not anything special. They're not really that bad either. Yeah, for sure want to get a gold. Oh yeah, sheepdog turtle. Okay, I'm just so stupid. Sheepdog turtle makes it non-terminal. Well, obviously that's not. That makes sheepdog basically a lab, which is a lot better than what I was thinking. So that's my copper. Just gonna grab a gold. Yeah, sheepdog is like a den of sin, basically, which is pretty good. I feel silly for forgetting that that's how that would work. Do we just want to buy a province here? We got the estate down there. We might get to, let's do this. Because if we draw the necromancer, then we can do stuff. Turn the estate into a sheepdog of our very own. Pretty good. Let's get a second gold. Let's start getting some provinces. A zombie mason can activate a sheepdog to play this turn. It could be useful. So here we should get attacked. I think that's, yeah, their villain is in hand. Okay, they go ahead and decide to not attack, which does help me. Yeah, Scepter's pretty good too. The sheepdog and whatever turtling thing. So these cards are sheepdog, villain, and something. What is the other card? Oh, my other gold. Right. So is there some scenario where I would want to? I don't think so. I think just want to put those cards in my hand. Can buy province and turtle this sheepdog. Okay, so we're getting into a mill province ending, most likely. We gotta be very careful. So we could mill right now. Which doesn't help at all, right? Because then we buy province, mill province, then we're tied with 3 provinces left. That's not what we want. So we just gotta wait. It just doesn't matter. I guess for me, it's if like we just if there wasn't any BP gained other than like us just getting single province over and over, then I would be taking the last province plus trying to mason something into like an estate. Okay. Goes for the island. I think this gold is fine. I'm going to discard it though. I guess we're probably not going to have complete control over what happens here. Maybe. I think I see a lot of paths where I lose and also somewhere I win. So they take a province here. I guess one thing I can think about, but I don't think that I would do, would be take a turn to banish provinces. I have 3 provinces plus those 5 cards are just my 2 other provinces and treasures, I think. Gold and 2 silvers. The island buy was pretty surprising, actually. Okay. When did they get a second necromancer? I didn't see that happen. If they decide a province, then I might just win. I'm expecting a duchy here. I guess that we are sort of duchy dancing now. So what does that mean that I should do? I should probably play a zombie mason if... Okay, I'm going to play that. Okay, I got one of my provinces. Okay, now those last 2 are provinces, so that's... Or one of them is a province. I guess, and the other one's a gold. If I mill the province, then I can just buy a duchy. and then they would have to be able to mill to have the win. I guess I'm gonna go for this. And I did get my gold. Now my deck is bad enough that there's no, like, it's unlikely to be able to mill or like get into a situation where I can have a high chance to mill a province. So yeah, that's sort of true of Singletee's deck as well. Okay, just touchy dance. So I guess I should know what my last card is. I had 2 provinces. I played the Plaza and I drew silver. So this is my last province. I played my gold and one of my silvers, and I discarded the other silver. So it's not a silver. I have 2 states, 3 provinces, that makes 20. I think 3 duchies sounds like the number of duchies that I have, which means that my last card is a duchy. They just straight up play a sheepdog. Well, if they had their mason in hand, then they can figure out what they can zombie mason. If it's province, then they win, assuming that they have 8, which, what do they have? Scepter, gold, copper. Yeah, they have plenty of money. So this is a win if that last card is a province, which is probably not. I guess we could be getting to about the point where banishing starts to feel okay. So like, They're presumably taking a duchy here, and then I'm taking a duchy, and I can mill a duchy. Oh, they turtled the villain. Don't really get that. Oh, it's like it like takes it out of the deck. Okay, I think we want to mill this duchy and buy duchy so that we've got the last duchy. Oh, it was villain. How did I miss that up? Well, that's pretty good. So now I have to think about if I should go for this province. It would be, so then the way that that would lose, well, one way it can lose is that I just struggle to hit A after that. I could vanish. Could just buy duchy. I think taking the last duchy feels pretty good. Obviously, we're hoping that they don't just blind mill a province. I mean, probably playing Zombie Mason blind probably just looks pretty good. I guess not if you don't have $2 more in hand. Potentially buy that province. But like if you have sheepdog in hand, for example. Zombie Apprentice. I think that's the first time we saw that zombie. It made its debut. Okay, so they're just going to take the province. Okay. That was good. That I want.
Okay, well, what have we here? Very interesting. Pretty much positive I want to open catapult.
I'm not 100% sure what to pair that with. Exploration is looking good. And potion looks pretty good. I guess the next time I hit 4, it's going to be exploration. Like right now. Okay, my potion missed. If it's the top card and we have 3 coins and we gamble, we don't afford the university, right? So that's no good. Maybe get a faithful hound. Could just explore. I think these faithful hounds are probably pretty decent. Yeah, we don't really want to gamble. It's kind of annoying. So probably want to attack. And save coffers instead of gambling. It's probably not worth 2 coffers. Yeah, hideout looks pretty good. Here, say, I'm glad I didn't get attacked. That's what I would say. How good is a ghost? Is it better than whatever I would gain with university? Or better than attacking? I don't want to skip attacking. I do think a ghost is better than whatever I would gain with the uni.
And I will get a dog. Well, what's that card?
I should know. It's not a state. I mean, whatever it is, it's probably a copper. I'd rather just get a faithful hound, I think. Yeah, it's kind of rough. I think trashing a copper is maybe better than playing this uni. Unfortunately. There's like this little fear in the back of my mind about ghost hitting a trasher. Gets that Royal Blacksmith, which looks like a good card. I do think we want a bridge. Ghost hits a university, which is pretty good. Could try mixing a Sacred Grove in with your bridges. Probably not a good idea. I mean, sure. I mean, I am going to get a Grove. I know it looks a little bit weird. The reason for it is it pays off debt faster than bridge, and I do want to do that. Maybe it doesn't make sense. Be a good time to get attacked, and pretty likely that I will be. Didn't happen. That's okay. Well, there's a village. So, I think there's a university down there. Pretty sure we want a bridge. I mean, with the right draw, ghost hitting that university could be great. I should draw it. That's 2 universities. Okay, so that would have been quite silly not to do. Probably want to get rid of the potion and attack here. Are we paying off all the debt? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably not. Okay. I will trash that. Should hit a bridge, yeah. Okay. I mean, if we don't find a village here, it ain't gonna look ideal. Just like that. Ooh, that's kind of the worst thing because I don't like that. Oof, 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 oof. So I should be lots of village and not lots of draw. Yeah, this turn could have been really good. So I think I kind of want, I don't know. I want some cards here, I think. I'm going to get one of those and 2 of those. I do have this Faithful Hound. What do I gain? Do I be scared? So they've just got a new turn. We don't know how good that turn's going to be. It could be pretty good. I don't think it's going to be like a win. So here we have just like no idea what we might draw. Like pretty likely to trash a card we don't want to trash. We play that hideout. Gotta look out for some like massive gamble. Yeah, maybe like when you have a big turn, you just kind of win. Let's see what this does. Give me a buy. I just want the villager. Could just get another blacksmith. And I don't have a villager. I think the best case scenario is like singletee has like a medium, not that great turn here, and doesn't find ghost, and then that I find my ghost this turn and win on the next turn. That's the best case scenario. Okay, that's so step one. We did step one. We go ahead and get that bridge. Come on, ghost. Yes. I think we just play the ghost. Okay, it's wishing well. See what we can do. Oh, I don't know why I thought that singletee had a ghost already. Ooh, this is a really good boon for me right now. I don't know how good it is for him. I guess maybe it's not as good as I was about to say. Okay. I guess what are the cards that are left in my deck? Royal Blacksmith is one of them. I'm at least one bridge is one of them. Draws a catapult. Probably bridge is pretty good, but reveals Royal Blacksmith, which I found. So we're gonna get that. Okay. We wanted to get this bridge now. Is there something else we want to put into this shuffle? How are we ending it? On like hideouts plus a duchy or something? So I think that means that I don't want to play this university yet. Okay, this is going to give me... Okay, what if I stopped here? Oh, we could do curses. We could do curses. Let's look at that. So, well, universities don't gain them, but give one curse, buy 3 curses, that makes me down by 6. So then I would also have to buy like a province estate that costs 5 buys, which I have. Provinces would cost 5. I mean, I need to play 5 actions. Okay. I think I can afford to
I guess I should just like really check and see if this is a win. So I like play these universities just to get the actions, then I can play 6 actions. Great. So then I catapult a hideout, gives a curse, singletees at 1. I have to worry about, and then I need, I buy 3 curses. I'm at -5. I have to worry about what Sacred Grove does. Like if they keep a treasure in hand. Okay, let's look at this the other way. Sorry, so just gain 2 hideouts. Hideouts cost 1, and I can just buy the hideouts for 3, and then I have enough to buy a province. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, that just works. Okay, so the boon didn't do anything. I guess I'm gonna do this in case. Okay, I spent way too long thinking about that. Okay, singletee is first player, singletee is first player. So I've won those 3 games where I was first player. Okay. So this feels like a Hermit Bridge Megaturn, I want to say. I don't really know exactly how long that takes. You can kind of play around with using other things. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Don't like is just playing 2 bridges and then mat a bunch of duplicates better, or is I mean, whatever. There's no way this isn't a Hermit buy, right? Okay, so do you get 2 bridges in play and a bunch of duplicates on the mat? Is that your big turn, or is your big turn okay, the alternative is just like hunting party and running down the provinces that way. Okay, wait, sorry. So yeah. They gain a silver and they get a hunting party. Oh yeah, ball is pretty cool. Hitting 5 here would have been really special. I think we're going to play this one. I guess I'm going to go for the mega turn with just 2 bridges and maybe try to just amass some duplicates on the map. Okay, I would have liked to see the hermit there, I think. I guess the hunting party is going to help us move a little faster. You gotta get a cobbler. It's a non-terminal gainer. Pretty cool. So for this mega turn, the madmen aren't really like super important if you can go ahead and already have a handful of duplicates on the map. Like you don't need very many madmen. Like you need at least one because you need the village. The more you have, the more you have. So they're getting a bunch of hunting parties.
So far I have one duplicate. I'm going to gain and another one here and put it in play. I do believe. This might be very silly. I still don't fully know what singletee is going to try to do. Having a bunch of hunting parties obviously is cool. I seem to have decided that that was too boring for me. That card is here. I guess I'm going to play it. Trigger that shuffle, such as it is. I got a madman down there. And I'm probably going to play it. So I'm up to, we'll see here. In a few turns, I think I might be able to have a turn where I got like 5 provinces in maybe like 2 or 3 turns. That's probably, that sounds like pretty good if I'm not being overly optimistic. So my goal would be this turn to put down 2 more duplicates and no, put down 1 more and get another madman, I guess. Not sure. Singletee taking some duplicates. So we kind of want to keep getting a madman.
What's happening here?
This is a league match. I'm doing voice commentary.
Ah, sorry, apologies.
Okay, so we're going to get a ball. So what would next turn look like? Next turn would look like 4 provinces, maybe. Like if I found the madman and whatever. You know, I think I would rather get 2 madmen here. I don't know if there's some card that's better for me than nothing. Well, the piles are pretty low there. So I've got these 2 duplicates. I can play 2 bridges and 1 duplicate next turn, so I could get 4 provinces next turn. And maybe like a poacher. And I guess I could go ahead and get a second bridge. Well, that's good to see. This cobbler's not really actually so great. Okay, I guess I could just get like 2 more madmen, and then maybe I'm ready. It's a madman on top now. Get like a silver. Oh, I should have maybe gotten a watchtower so I could top deck madmen. It's too late for that to really matter now. Okay. Hopefully singletee doesn't have a way to pile here. I don't think he's building to something that can do that. We have a lot of weird cards in our deck, so like we might. But I mean, there's 3 more madmen down there. A couple hunting parties. Pretty good chances to go off here. So that's a madman for singletee. He'd still be behind on VP if he played a. I guess if he has enough money to just play 2 bridges, double ball for those last 4 cards, and then buy a duchy, that costs 13. He's got a couple of poachers. I might have lowered too much. Yeah, I'll be pretty frustrated if I left a win here. What all did I gain? Just all prestige. And so I didn't really mess anything up last turn. It would have been. I mean, he also had that just big old dud. Because the other thing I could have done is like have a little mini mega turn and then start building up towards another one so that I like already have a VP lead, a more substantial one. Singletee should have maybe a silver, 7 coppers, 2 bridges, a couple of poachers. 9, 10. Okay, playing a hermit looks like a good sign that they don't think there's a win. I think there was a win. So the number of madmen that I have is actually 3, not 4. Note to self, because I played one last turn, obviously, and I had forgotten that Singletee had one. Please, please, please. Damn it. If they somehow don't have a win this turn, which seems unlikely, I had 2 madmen and 2 hunting parties, and I needed to find some draw. Like if I found a hunting party, I would have found a madman. So I had 4 cards hiding in the bottom 14. That looks $1 short. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Wow. Come on. Come on. Okay. Well, that was something. I don't really feel good about it. I guess I have 1, 4. I'm on my last game of my match. Thanks. They're just hard. Okay, new board. We're gonna play our best here. So speaking of mega turns, we have Triumph. Okay. Trashing looks good. Trading post open looks pretty good. Could open trading post nothing. I'm gonna alternative is like raise salvager or maybe something weirder, like where we buy the raise on turn 2 and save a copper. I think raise, maybe salvager's not very good. Maybe it's something like double raise. I don't think Alchemist looks amazing, but I've been wrong before about that over the years. Whatever you do, you're trying to get Triumph going. I think the fact that there's like a lot of different ways to build here makes Contraband kind of interesting. But
And you can salvage it if you decide that it's a liability. I don't know why I decided to show that I had 3-4. I guess, how about a watchtower? Singletee likes alchemist. It's a pretty straightforward approach. Hamlet is a pretty bad village, other than that it does give you +5, but Hamlet is looking like a pretty... Maybe we're going to get an alchemist thing also. I'm really not sure about that. I guess we could have done a save where we didn't have to do a sad copper trash. Yeah, this is off to a really bad start. I wasn't really thinking this was going to be a watchtower draw deck, but I guess I should think about that. And maybe decide like right now what I actually think. My last card is a watchtower. Yeah, that was really the turn 3 Oasis buy was terrible. I needed to put something in my hand for the raise to trash. Okay, moving on. Let's try to just be sort of boring, even though we're behind on the boring deck. The trading post looks pretty darn good. Gonna go ahead and get the potion. It's real weird that I have this watchtower now. I mean, top decking is pretty cool. So bottom deck the potion. Tempted by contraband. It's funny with potion. I mean, like, you know, whatever. You only live once. So, I mean, my experience with contraband has often been that people do a bad job of naming the card. It's like, they should name Alchemist here,
but they might not. Because they know what my hand is. I mean, they know that I have potion. They named Hamlet. Play that, so there's no room to undo it. Think I want to pair it with I really need a salvager. Reason being, so if they name Alchemist there, then I save the potion and get the salvager and whatever. And like, I'm probably going to end up salvaging the contraband fairly soon, but you can also salvage the potion is a pretty good way to get some maybe value back from the potion. And I kind of just want to do this. What you got for me? Name's Hamlet. I mean, he's thinking that I'm going to have a terminal problem, but I'm going to need to get Hamlets at some point. What's good? Saving this thing looks pretty good. I think I'm feeling good that I got a couple of alchemists already. I'm going to think about what I want to do from here, if it's just to kill the contraband for some quick cash and keep getting more alchemists. I think the answer is yes, because then I can get alchemists and also Hamlets so that I can get more buys. Because Triumph should be the thing to do. Singletee is pretty well trashed. Not too surprising. I'm glad I got that. I think it's time to part ways with that thing. So we're going to get an alchemist. Just the alchemist, the Hamlet save. Does that make sense? I think so. Catacomb's kind of interesting just for the salvaging it and get a bunch of gains. I played the beginning of this really badly, and I don't think that I guess I'm pretty far behind, maybe about a full turn. I think that if they were naming Alchemist, at least on that first one, the second one, Hamlet, was maybe a fine thing to name because they didn't even know that I have my potion. But if they were tracking, they would know that I had potion that first time. And obviously, getting Alchemist plus something else was pretty attractive. I thought the Alchemist split was important. I could have done something about that, sort of, but I don't think it's important. Yeah, that looks really good for them. Probably time to start getting some triumphs. What are we gonna do here? Spin? Or just discard the wrong card. Pretty sad. Not a lot of money. We're gonna be, I guess, salvaging the potion. Well, that's probably a bad idea. Maybe might need to do it. I guess salvaging the watchtower makes more sense. Watchtower's not gonna do a lot from here. I guess now that the alchemists are gone, at this point, contraband is starting to look better again because it's good for triumph stuff. Yeah. I think I want a contraband to buy a contraband now. Do I have enough money to do that? Sure. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm buying an alchemist. That's a lot of money. A lot more than I have. Like, yeah. So they're quite far ahead. Very, very far ahead. They can start. Yeah, just triumph. Yeah. It's pretty much like automatic at this point. It's 8. I guess I'm gonna get like another silver or something. I didn't mean to click that, but doesn't matter.
I mean, whatever they just did last turn, they can do every turn for the rest of the game. And in fact, it will not be that. It will be they will do more every turn from now until the end of the game. Their deck will only get better, and I mean, I'll give it a couple more turns because maybe they. I don't even think there's a scenario where they leave a pile out because they're just going to be way up on VP. I'd probably get like Contraband, Catacombs, Hamlet, whatever, Triumph. I mean, this is a disaster. What was the open that they were able to do? Oh yeah, Trading Post. Yeah. That was Trading Post raise. I don't feel bad about losing against that. I don't know about those coppers. Is that really necessary? Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to pile out when whatever. Whee! Let's just play a few more turns. This game is not going to last much longer anyway. So, I mean, Singletee might even have a win this turn. Actually, be pretty easy. I'm thinking if they can. Salvage Catacombs, maybe. Or just straight up have enough money. I think he's got another Catacombs, which should probably do it. Contraband is not why I lost this game, though. That's what I want to be clear. Singletee had a good start, and then my turn 3 decision was really bad. It set me behind from where I could have been quite a bit. So I think those two factors combined to make me pretty far behind. I don't know that the first Contraband was very good, but it turned out to be good because Singletee didn't name Alchemist. I think if he names Alchemist, like super lost. It doesn't matter. Nothing mattered. Contraband's one of my favorite cards, for sure.
I would really love to have another card, a better card that has the same mechanic of vetoing a card that your opponent can buy. Right. Thanks for watching. My first win of the season. Don't know if it'll be enough to save it.